Hello everyone, I'm back with another video today and it's all about stuff that I've been listening to. Had a very wholesome family dinner last night and I put myself in charge of running the tunes while we all had our spaghetti. Jeez, why does my nose itch? I think it's allergies are up or something. First up, the classic Power Slave. Any self-respecting heavy metal fan or fan of good music should at least give this a try. Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, title track Power Slave, Rhyming the Ancient Mariner. This thing is full of awesome stuff that every Maiden fan wants to see them play. Also, usually this is people's favorite Iron Maiden album cover. It's a contender for sure. Of course, this is an adapted version for the cassette tape. Moving on, Peter Gabriel, Shaking the Tree. This is a hits selection. I only got through about half of this because it got a little too mellow for the party vibe. But Salisbury Hills may be my favorite song of all time. And Sledgehammer, just heard that while I was on a hike on Shuffle. Awesome. Mercy Street. Biko, Here Comes the Flood, Red Rain. Peter Gabriel solo is super underrated and amazingly mixed and produced. If you haven't visited Peter Gabriel in a while, do that, please. Moving on to some vinyl. I have some thoughts about some recent purchases. Let's start with Pink Floyd Live at Nebworth. So this vinyl, first of all, is awesome and has a great layout and everything. However, I'm having issues with my, I don't know why I'm fidgeting with it so much. I'm having issues with my player and the way that it responds to this disc in specific and a couple more I'm about to talk about. Every time it makes a revolution, I hear a slight raise in the sound waves, like a boom, boom, boom. So I don't know what that's about. It doesn't happen on the majority of my discs, almost any of them. This is the specific one that I've nailed it down to. So I don't know. However, I do have the CD version, and I listened to that. The highlight of this is the full Shine On You Crazy Diamond to open up. And probably Run Like Hell is the other highlight on this, but it's watersless, but it doesn't even matter. It's so good. Real good. Got some complaints about these. Again, I'm not really sure if it's these pressings or what, but the two of the Panteras that I have listened to so far have had staticky issues, and my other discs don't. So I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, it's a great sounding record, but man, I don't know. I just wish it sounded better on my player. And I'm thinking about taking these up to Planet's Core and having them try them out on their player and see if it responds in the same way. Maybe it's just some kind of anomaly specific to my player. I'd have no idea. Anyway, I could go on about that forever. But this is a different complaint about this, which is they cut off the outro to Floods on this vinyl for time, I guess. I don't know who made that decision, but that is sacrilege. Completely absurd. Why would you ever do that? Dime, okay, on some of the YouTube videos and on his official DVD that they put out after he passed away. He's playing that outro Floods thing when he was a kid. You know, like, isn't that sort of like a thing you don't mess with? It seems to me to be just plain stupid. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with those discs. I'm going to figure something out, though. Picked up this. This is themed Van Halen / Cars tribute by Weezer. However, they're not ripping off anyone except for Ozzy Osbourne. They in the song Blue Dream, I want to say it's Iron Man that they sample in it. I can't remember, but Ozzy approved it. So anyway, that doesn't really mean anything besides that Ozzy likes money. But yeah, I am not the biggest Weezer fan in the world, and I certainly haven't liked very much of anything they've put out since maybe like the Blue album or something like that, the Green album. I don't know. But this is really, really, really good. I was very surprised, and surprised enough that I bought the pink vinyl. So yeah, love it. Highly recommend. Let's see where we're at. 6 minutes. Oh, we got time to go through these. Also, now if you're unfamiliar with the documentary Searching for Sugar Man, first watch that. Then, once you are completely in love with all of the music featured throughout, I won't spoil the story. But it is about Mr. Sixto Rodriguez. Sixto Rodriguez, sorry, I mispronounced that. This is one of his records, Cold Fact. They recorded it in 1969, and it sounds just... it sounds gorgeous. It's very, very well symphonically put together. Songwriting's awesome. His singing is great. His guitar playing is great. All the sounds and strings and brass and stuff, everything flows in and out of each other in an almost psychedelic vibe, while he gives like some pretty scathing commentary on social issues. So if you're into stuff like that, check it out, man. It's awesome. But definitely watch Searching for Sugar Man. I don't know where it's available now. Let's see. Also listened to this last night, Elton John's Caribou. I bought this because Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me is on it, and The Bitch Is Back. But pretty solid record all the way through. It's an odd one, but when you got a song like "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" on it, it's a no-brainer buy for $8. And I did have some credit because if you're nice and you share things that you like by stores who offer credit to people who share things they like, sometimes it pays off. I had a $25 credit waiting for me when I went in there yesterday. So I enjoyed that, and this is all the stuff that I bought with it. Approaching 10 minutes, here we go. We're going to go through these pretty quickly. Nursery Crime and Foxtrot from Genesis. I had a live album of theirs with a couple songs from these, I think, on it, but this release came out way after these albums were released overseas, and then the U.S. market really wanted them, so they put them together. I'm very, very much looking forward to listening to this because I've been severely lacking on my Genesis knowledge. And the aforementioned Peter Gabriel, it simply must be listened to. So, Jaco Pastorius also has a documentary, but he was heavily involved in the writing of this record, Weather Report's Heavy Weather. Very, very good jazz fusion record. Only listened to it a few times, but I'll get some more in soon. Jaco's legend. Died way too soon. And finally, last but not least, Link Wray. you've heard his song Rumble in TV and movies and stuff for decades. And I listened to a compilation very similar to this on iTunes recently and needed to hear Rumble on my stereo, and I will very, very soon. So that's it for this episode. As soon as I get another bunch of stuff listened to and or bought and or acquired in some way, you'll hear about it. I'm currently in the middle of a book that already gave me that I'm only reading at work, so it might take me a little bit longer to get to a review of that, but I'll let you know. And that's it for today. Bye, everyone.